Lisa Martin here for our summer reading program, Jumpstart Oceans of Possibility, bringing you some ideas for the youngest ones, our early lit kids. Some fun ideas for what I would use for story time, depending on what you do in your library. I pulled some books here in our, I snuck in on a Sunday, so it's nice and quiet here, and found, of course, a Diego, a humpback whale tail. So some animal rescue books, because that's what we're talking about, animal rescue, and Turtle Tug to the Rescue. Super cute book. So lots of books about animal rescue, even ocean animal rescue. I think another really good one, Crab Cakes, about cleaning up pollution and working together. And that's what we're talking about, that pollution and rescue. So some activities that you could do in a story time that focused on ocean rescue is the sensory table, animal rescue. For that, you can buy plastic animals, probably anywhere, but I got these at Oriental Trading, and they are all just fun, different sized ocean animals, and you get quite a few of them. Putting them in a big sensory table. I don't have a sensory table here at my library, but you could use a big cooking sheet or some of those reusable tin pans would be good to do if you can do it outside so that it can get really messy and have a lot of fun. The first one that I did here, it's just in a little small pan, is cocoa powder and a little bit of oatmeal. So smells good. And then have them go through, probably with a smock on, rescue their animals using either paintbrushes to, you can see that powder come off, or it's always fun to repurpose a toothbrush, get them all clean, maybe give them a little bit of water. Ooh, I do have some right here for a different thing, to scrub them clean, and they have rescued their animal. Another animal rescue, and you can bring in the idea of pollution and plastics in the ocean is to have them go through the pollution. This would be really fun to do outside again in a big pool, not big pool, in a plastic pool. Water, you wouldn't want to put pom-poms, but you could definitely do perler beads and other things and have them find and rescue their little ocean animals. I would definitely, with my budget, I could afford to let them each take one home. So, and I think that they would love that. The next one that I chose to do, it kind of fit with this, is the ice rescue. And in this one, you could either do a huge block of ice if you have a freezer that size, or you can do them all in little individual ice cubes, or you can do what I did and kind of do this, freeze those animals into the ice. You definitely, if you're doing it inside, want to do it in a plate. Here, let me bring you down so you can see. So right there, a nice plastic plate, an eyedropper, some warm water. You can even maybe give them maybe a toothpick to kind of crack at that ice. Bringing in here, there's some down here that it probably could pull out right away. And you've saved your ocean animal. Yay! Lots of fun. And then the last one that I would connect to this one, maybe something they can bring home other than their animal, was the weather chart. Sometimes our ocean animals get in trouble because of the weather, either because it's changing or it's disastrous. So I printed out the weather chart that's in the summer reading program manual. It's good enough, but I don't know if you noticed, there's no way any of my preschool parents, well, I have a couple that are really dedicated, would fill this entire thing out. That's a lot of fidgety cutting and a lot of days to remember. But there are some kids who, they might really get into it. So you could offer both. But I wanted to be a little more practical with our littlest ones and their attention. So I made a nice big one with the song that we often sing to center ourselves as we begin our story time, and that's to the tune of Oh My Darling, What's the weather? What's the weather? What's the weather outside? Outside, what's the weather? Oh, what's the weather outside? And then it brings their attention, and then they have to answer if they think it's cloudy or sunny or hot. I mean, whatever they say, we usually go with. So we'll say, because it's South Dakota, it is windy, it is windy, it is windy outside. And so that you can sing that for them. And then I made these to go within the little boxes. I am kind of sad that I went kind of quick, so I didn't bring in the days, which this does have the days. You can not see it, but they're there. I will have this available to share as a PDF, but I did do it in Canva. So if you're interested and you have Canva and you want to play around with it yourself, shoot me an email and I will send you my Canva file. All right, I think that's pretty much it. A lot of fun having our little ones rescue these animals and saving our planet, hopefully. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful summer reading program.